Hello everyone, this is Katrinonus, and we have our debt. Oh, yeah, I forget I move with the arrow keys. We have our debt pretty much settled for this week. So we're gonna just go take charm on an adventure. What the fuck do you even have on you? God damn it, what the fuck do you even have on you? You already have a crafter's knife, so I'm not gonna give you that. We'll take that. A hat. Because that's pretty much all I got. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take her down in Jadeway, just because that's the easiest thing to do. I'm really not gonna try and focus too hard on getting, I'm more focused on getting items than anything else. This is part of how the game works. I could try and do Amber Garden, but I personally do not feel that Charm is up to the task, and the reason I'm taking her is so that I don't have as many dungeon visits with Louie, so as it'll be hard to get so it won't be as hard to get the true card that I actually want. Alrighty, so got a few questions this time. Can't look right now though, because got those guys. We'll start out with Cardrick LP. They ask, would you ever consider doing an LP, or have you considered doing an LP with Sasha again? Yes, she and I have talked about it. It's more of a matter of me figuring out how to do co-op commentary with my new setup, as well as figuring out how to, just, you know, in general, figuring out schedules and all that. That's more of the issue than the desire to do stuff. Also, because I'm running so much at once right now and am not fully prepared, as it were. Because I'm still recording Shadow of the Dragoon, and I'm recording what comes after the specials. You know, it's a little bit hectic right now in that regard for me personally to make time to record with other people. Oh, it lagged out because it was loading that. I don't really care enough about you. Do not care. The next question is, will you get a new mic in the future? Yes, actually. I will. If you didn't know, I run a narration channel, and pretty much this mic does not cut it for the type of quality that I expect of myself, especially for that channel. So there is going to be a professional mic bot sometime in the future, but right now boyfriend and I are waiting for his GI Bill to kick in before I get a headset kind of like the one I used to have in some of the older videos. The last one we had, someone broke it, so that is why this happened to fortunately be just one that boyfriend had that works, and it's the only headset we have left in the house. So believe me, I know the quality is bad, but I decided that for starters, I need something to do during the day, and I know what one of the next question is, and this will kind of answer why I need something to do a little bit better. So, Blue-Eyed American Girl asks, do you have some sort of employment or job? If not, what would you be interested in doing in the future? God damn it. I meant the enemy, not to your question. I actually suffer from bipolar disorder as well as severe anxiety disorder. If it hasn't shown in the hyper-organization that I put into the channel, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and so when I look for work, especially now due to some things that have happened to me in the past, I have a severe anxiety of working for anybody because or holding down a job stably, because I expect too much of myself. You would think that wouldn't be a problem, but my expectations of myself are so high, I will panic and basically have a total meltdown. over looking for work. What I do is I do this. I do get money from the ads, you know. And the other thing that I do is one of our friends, I go over once a week and help her clean her house, or clean her house for her, because she is a manager at some place and she works 40 hours a week. As well as for boyfriend, he has trouble doing housework. It's just not something he's very good at, so if you want to say anything, I'm kind of like the stereotypical 50s housewife. And I personally enjoy that. I enjoy cleaning. I enjoy, you know, everything that goes into it. So for me, it's a win-win. So that's kind of where we're at. And boyfriend, he prefers it that way. He would prefer to go out and work 40 hours and come home to a clean house and a nice hot meal than to have to clean the house at all. And not to say he doesn't help me, because he does. He really does. But for him, it's not one of his strong suits, whereas with my hyper-organization skills, it is something that I am much better suited for, and I enjoy. So, there you go. I know that's a pretty roundabout answer, but if not, what would you like to do in the future? To be perfectly honest with you, and this is like a pipe dream, I know, but I would love to just produce audio. I enjoy it. I like to think I'm pretty good at it if my narration channel says anything about it, because I produce the audio mostly by myself. I have had help in the past on a couple videos just because of random life stuff going on. I'm not gonna hide that fact. But that is where my passion really lies, is in the audio productions. Not that I don't love doing this. I do. If I could, if one day I happen to make it big as a gamer, then cool. If I don't, also cool. I'm still gonna do it anyway, because this is definitely one of those things I enjoy. Let's see here. What other activities do you enjoy other than playing games? Well, I already mentioned my narration channel and the audio production thing. That is something I definitely do enjoy a lot. Like, probably my highest passion is gaming. Gaming's probably my first, you know, true passion. If we want to get technical, god damn you. But how many items do we have? Close enough. I wanted to. Hi, Reginald. I also do love to read, and I love to write. Yeah, talking about pipe dreams, producing my own audio stuff would be amazing. Oh shit. That would be probably like the best thing ever. But another of my hobbies is I love to sing. Fox and I very regularly go out to karaoke bars together, and we sing our hearts to our heart's content. Trying to think. Sorry, my brain's kind of focused on the fight. What other hobbies do I have? I actually am a very avid list maker. Organization is probably, I would consider it a hobby, because I'll just do it sometimes to do it. Okay. Trying to think hobbies. I do a little bit of crafting, not as much as I used to. But I don't know. You know, it's not something that I'm super active in. Yeah, that's about it. Next question. What has been your favorite state to have lived in? Actually, funnily enough, if I had to rank the states that I've lived in, I've only lived in 3. But, I would say that my least favorite was Washington State. It rains all the time. It's so fucking gloomy. I hate it. I think it's awful. I think I'm just gonna try to go without and take her down to Amber Garden. I hated that state. I was the sickest I have ever been in that state. I have never been more sick than I was in Washington State. And I've been pretty sick lately, just because of, you know, long-term stuff. But I was still way sicker when I was in Washington State. I had gotten so bad in Washington State, I literally could not get out of bed. Boyfriend had to help me do everything. So, you know, Washington State was my least favorite. Next would be Alabama, because, I don't know, Alabama's not terrible, but it's not great either. I was allergic to grass, and so, again, it was not great for my allergies. Oh, fuck those. But Arizona is probably my favorite because I love the climate. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Should have brought food. Mistakes were made. Just try and kill the slimes because they're easy and they don't do as much damage. Try and get that EXP up. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not the best at this game. I don't know if that's obvious. Whew. I'm super focused, hold on. But yeah, that's my state rankings. Quickly look. Do you have any other Haunted Ground challenges planned? Actually, I was talking about a little bit about this on Twitter. I do want to do, the one thing that has plagued me for the longest time, and I realized this as I was, putting together the Haunting Ground playlist again. I want to do a 100% item walkthrough. I think that would be... I knew that was happening. Charm is not ready for this area. Don't... Boyfriend's mouse work. There we go. She is not ready for, Oh, I forgot to save. Well... And I normally save a lot. Well, we're gonna do that. I feel like a dum-dum. I normally save all the time too, especially when I play this game. That's weird. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, I do have Haunted Ground challenges planned, but right now, I think the #1 thing I want to do is get a 100% item guide done, because I think that would be awesome to have, personally, and that's my passion thing for Haunting Ground at the moment. I haven't even started on it, because right now I'm more focused on getting some actual LPs done, like, rather than trying to focus on stuff I've already done. Which I know that doesn't make sense with specials, but it makes sense in my head. But as far as challenges, I didn't realize that I never uploaded Fiona the ADD, and as you guys heard, I'm sure, or if you haven't, now you will. I had somebody crash my whole hard drive. They were stupid, and the one thing I told them that had to be saved did not get saved. So I lost so much footage. I lost that one, and there was which Fiona the ADD is a challenge I have talked about a lot that I loved. I loved the idea of it. Was fun for me anyway. All those things, and I was really sad to see it go. Also, I recognized as I was sitting there and watching myself rebuild these playlists that also there is no warmonger. There's no warmonger, and I remembered that the challenge for that was going to be Fiona the Cranky Old Lady, which Poon and I had started recording, but ultimately it didn't end up being finished, so, and I was going to finish it by myself, or try and recruit Kuman again, but it never happened, and I lost the footage and almost forgot about it. But right now, those are the challenges I can think of off the top of my head. I have several challenges sitting in my on my computer that are written down, and they were sent to me years ago. So, like, like for EV4 Espeon, who sat there and could not even vaguely remembered that they had sent me a challenge but didn't remember the details of it. That's probably going to happen to several people. Because I have all these challenges and I haven't even begun to use them in any way. So Haunting Ground is definitely not, is not even close to over for me. I don't know that Haunting Ground will ever be over for me. Because another thing you may or may not know is I'm actually number 2 in the world on Speedrunners, the Speed Demos archive. For Haunting Ground, New Game Plus. Only New Game Plus, because, I don't know, I haven't tried for anything more. How many items we got? Oh my god, we don't have any items. I really should stock up on items, but I kind of just want to get to day 9. Because, we'll get into that in a minute. I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, so, next question. Final question, actually. What LPers did you use to watch that you do not now? We're gonna exclude people who have quit LPing. Let's exclude them. Because there's a lot of people that I didn't necessarily stop watching, they just kind of stopped uploading. There were several LPers from my generation that did what I mean by my generation is when I started, or around the time I started, that have done that. That have quit or gone only to streaming, other things like that. Or are unavailable to record right now. You know, all those things. And for me, I'm gonna start out with the 2 biggest ones. Halloween 4545 I stopped watching, because things kind of got a little awkward after our relationship ended, like, us being together. After that ended, it got really difficult for me to watch anything involving him. So that would be probably the biggest one. Next biggest would probably be Sasha, and she would have normally fallen under the whole quit LPing, but she recently restarted back up. So I can't really say that anymore. About her. Oh shit. We're not dying to Slime King. I don't think I even... Sorry, focused. Okay. Those are probably the two biggest ones that I was known to watch that I don't anymore. Next would probably be, I don't watch Madame Wario or Slim Kirby anymore. I used to watch them pretty religiously. I don't watch Nintendo Capri Sun as much anymore. But, okay, just to give you an idea, most of that is because I'm not enjoying the games they're playing. Like, they're literally not playing anything I'm interested in. So, yeah. There's that. As for what's going on in my life right now, I have started to focus on the channel a lot. I'm also trying to get us settled into our trailer because it's kind of small and cramped, and so right now I'm trying to reorganize the place so that we actually have some maneuverability. To be honest with you, beyond that, like, I've really been starting to watch, because I did this thing for a long time where I didn't name anything, I didn't do descriptions, I didn't really do anything remotely hardworking into my channel. Like, if you go back and look, before, around when I was uploading, if you look before, like, if you look when I was uploading in 2013, or between 2011 and 2013, there's no care put into my channel. There's nothing. It's very much blasé and just nothing to really, you know, give it any personality. And when I started, I had some friends inspiring me to do that, to bring personality to this channel, and even though we no longer talk and we're not friends anymore, the idea is still there. Possum Fox also has pushed a little bit for me to take some care into this channel and to show it some love that it does deserve, because you all, I could not have asked for better fans, because a lot of you stuck around even when you really shouldn't, because I have not been the most active person, and that has been commented on several times, that every time I try to start a schedule, I fail. This is actually very true. Every time I do try to start a schedule, I fail. But you know what? Like my favorite director said, and I know I've said this before, especially recently, I failed 99.9% of the time, or he failed 99.9% of the time, but that 0.01% was Saw, he got to make Saw 2. And that will always stick with me. He is, Marilyn Bowsman is my idol. It's all about persistence, which brings me to my next, like, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, too. I didn't ever, I only found out after I changed my, moniker, or my subtitle, I guess, as, the completionist gamer, that there is actually a gamer on YouTube called the completionist. I have since been told that his definition of completionistism is not the same as mine, but in any case, I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have that moniker. Some people would call me the Queen of Haunting Ground. I'm not gonna lie, I probably am. Probably. But, you know, I would more say that I'm very, very persistent with with my games. So I was thinking about either the persistent gamer or the queen of persistence. Because, I don't know. I'm being a little girly there and wanting to put the queen of persistence. Maybe a bit, like, high and mighty of me to say. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I honestly, the one thing I would want more of right now is I am getting decent interaction comments, but I love more. And that doesn't necessarily just mean questions. I love watching you guys comment on the videos and telling me what you think about stuff. It's nice. But I think that's what every person who does YouTube wants in the long run. Oh god, there's no good way to deal with this! Oh shit, wrong button. Nope. Nope. I'm waiting for them to come together. There we go. But, you know, and right now in particular, I'm on watching Clock Tower 3 hard mode, and watching myself get genuinely terrified by that game all over again is fantastic. Some of these videos, guys, are, let's just go with all of these videos that I'm watching now, except Claire, because I'm going to have to rewatch Claire. I still have to replay up to where I was in Claire. I haven't felt motivated to do it. But all these videos I'm rewatching and renaming, and they're all old for me, because all of them are from 2011 or earlier. And it's very different to go back and see how I used to be, and I can tell I'm totally into what I'm doing. And that's how I feel now. I feel like I'm totally into everything I'm doing, and that for me is fantastic, because I gotta tell you, I feel like I lost the magic for a while. And LPing has become kind of a magic thing for me, because right now it's something to do when I'm bored. It's something special for me. And I don't know. I'm probably reminiscing like a silly person. But yeah, I'm rewatching Clock Tower 3 hard mode right now. And renaming everything and all that stuff. Speaking of like stuff I'm doing with the channel. Woo! I did it! We paid the debt. So, this is the payment for this week. Let me see. Congratulations! Well done! I have officially received your payment for this week. Let us continue to work hard next week as well. I think she's turned German on me. Yay! I did it! I'm counting on you next week too, Tier. Oh wait, event. Oh, I remember this. So, this is it. That insolent little plebeian shop, which is the focus of so much rumor. My, it's so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little prole get people to come in? I wonder. Well, no matter. This is the perfect opportunity to show that little shrew and this whole city what a truly elegant shop is like. You know you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. Silence! You insolent fairy! It'll be mine eventually. That's practically the same thing. Oh, little shop. Recettear. Your days are numbered. And I told you to address me as young mistress. That was a thing. Oh god, the loading screen. It hurts. Okay, day 9. So day 9 is... Oh, well, we gotta do a deal with this. My genius astounds even me sometimes. The best way to learn about your foe is direct infiltration, after all. And with strategic espionage abilities such as this, I can't fail. I'm just like Solid Snake. The interior decoration is as seedy and plebeian as the outside, which means their selection of items must be astounding. What could it be? What sort of thing could that filthy little prowl sell? Perhaps some kind of black and white animal, the ownership of which violates international treaties. Tanky's looking at me like, Mom, you are making weird noises. Why? Perhaps the most delicious apples the side of the Mer de Blanc. Perhaps one of those books Father says I'm too young to read. Oh, be quiet, whoever you are. You're interrupting my train of thought. Could you come out of the box, maybe? At least? It kind of looks weird on the floor here. But that means... well then. In all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Okay. This confirms it. You are indeed worthy of being my rival. Rival? I have failed to introduce myself, of course. I am the owner of the monolithic item shop chain, Big Bash. Well, to be specific, I am the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name. Remember it. Everyone calls me Young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my rival, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Big Bash? It is a massive store chain with a capital stock of value of 15 billion picks and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. Oh dear! I heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but why are you two discussing Big Bash? Not really sure. Interesting. You also have a fairy. Huh? Prime?
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Ojo.
Oh, mistress, I see your attempt at infiltration failed. What are you talking about? Their superior detection abilities simply caught me off guard and overwhelmed my cardboard. That's all. That's Barry! Dang. This one sure is sharp. You got a problem with that kid? I mean, you hang out with one too. So what's the big deal? Call me Prime. You could say I'm the mistress's guardian. Well, I'm Racket and this is Tier. Nice to meet you. Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too, bookworm. Are you by chance referring to me? Like there's anyone else here I'd call that. Well, the pleasure is all mine then. Alright, mistress, we've introduced ourselves. So how about we head on home now? What are you talking about? I haven't finished introducing half of the fantabulistic, amazing incredibleness that is Owlette, the inheritor of Big Bash. If we stick around for that, we'll be here all week. Come on now. We're going home. Racket, listen and listen well. Enjoy your happy, carefree days as long as you can. For when I am through with you.
Hey.
Yeah. See you guys around. So, what do you think all that was about? That was not dissimilar to meeting a hurricane in human form. Alright, today is day 9. What is special about this day is that you, there's a character I can start going to unlock now. Now, I have to raise 30,000 picks by the 15th. I will probably open shop on the 11th, but I want to at least introduce this character to you and then inform you of what's going to probably happen next part. I literally don't care about stuff because we're going back to the Hall of Trials. I know we were just here. I really shouldn't have gone here last time. But, basically, what will happen now is I will try to pick up items on the way, but that is not our focus because we are looking for a character who randomly starts showing up in dungeons on day 9. So you run through the fastest dungeon you can, which for me that would be Hall of Trials. And if she is there, great. If she is not, you reset. So I'm gonna see if I can get her to show up. Because there we go. Because if I can get her to show up, then I'll try and collect some items and some EXP, but if I can't get her to show up, then that's a problem. But, as I was saying before, while I try and get this character to show up, I was saying that, I was talking to Clower last night while I was trying to get stuff organized, and I was like, hey, because I've been using a couple of abbreviations. I'm using ATT for attempt. I think that one should be pretty easy to figure out. And then I was like, what's an abbreviation for playthrough that I could use? And she said, why don't you use play T and call it plate, and then make all the food puns that you can. And I said, that is a great idea, Clower, and I started doing it. So yeah, that was that. Oh crap. But you know, but yeah, like I said, I'm excited to continue watching some of my old videos, and for me, yes, I recognize there are audio problems because there are plenty of audio problems. Nope. Oh, you die for that. I have also been, throughout my entire Let's Play career, I have been plagued with audio problems happening. You know. I don't think they're... you know, either I'll get audio desync or I'll get, nope. Or, you know, I'll get, oh my god, stop it. I'll get audio desync or I'll get audio levels being wonky or, you know, whatever. I have all the problems with audio. Which is funny because I'm really good at editing audio. It's just harder when I've always tried to set up my Let's Plays in a way, okay, she is not here, meaning we reset. Return to title screen. Okay. But, you know, it's funny because, like I said, should be, oh crap. Should be, you know, relatively easy for me to fix, but most of the time I've always tried to make it where I didn't have to edit as much as possible so I could record as much as possible. And therefore I have tried in the past to make it where I didn't have to put audio and audio commentary together with its counterparts separately, because that's asking for trouble. That's asking to accidentally desync something, and it has proven that way in the past, as is proven in the Final Fantasy VIII Draw Challenge first attempt. But, you know, that's part of it, I guess, for me. It's part of my growth as an LPer. I just want you to show up once, chick. But yeah, this week actually, I haven't been recording hardly at all. Like, I recorded on Sunday, and I was working on recording Fatal Frame 2, because it's not like I'm trying to keep a secret what I'm recording anymore, because of the BACKLOGGEry. That obviously destroys any secrecy possible. But you know, I need to start recording Ape Escape again, but yeah. Also, like, in World of Goo, I'm so freaking stuck. Like, you don't even understand, because I have gotten all the way into chapter 3, and there's this one level I just can't do. I can't build fast enough to do that level. I don't know what it is, but I just can't. I'm not good at precision quick building, and that's like the one challenge, the one thing in Alt F and but yeah, that's the one where that's so important, and I'm like, ah. And I've tried looking up online ways to do it, and everybody's like, yeah, no, this is the hardest one in the game, and I'm like, fuck, yeah, it's pretty much right now my standard. But I've spent most of the week either cleaning or trying to work on the channel. I've also decided that while I'm watching my old stuff, if I don't get distracted, because I've actually been getting absorbed into my own videos. That sounds conceited, but it's true. I've gotten absorbed into my own videos and rewatching them. Oh, there she is! Hello?
Hi.
Oh? Yes? Can I help you? I think you might be my line. Are you looking for something? I'd be happy to help. I think that might be my line. Are you looking for something? I'd be happy to help if you are. No. That's not it. I seem to be lost somehow. Can you perhaps tell me where I am? you are, in here, that could be a problem. These dungeons alter their shape when a person enters. I'm afraid that giving you your precise current location is impossible. Impossible. Oh, I've entered a dungeon then. How surprising. What? How can you... I was just on my way home from... Wow, in some ways I'm kind of in awe. How in the name of heaven did you get so lost and as to end up in a dungeon? Oh wait, that's Tear. How in the name of heaven do you get so lost as to end up in a dungeon? How indeed. I too am at a loss. Given how lost you seem to be, I hope the trees don't start shaking. What should I do now? To begin with, I would recommend searching for a floor of the dungeon with a large red door that will allow you to exit the dungeon. Really? Why, thank you, Miss Fairy. You're very kind. Not at all. Be careful, though. Farewell, then. Well, that was unexpected. I hope she gets home okay. I believe you have to find her in the dungeon 4 times. I will look it up before the next part, because I've already found it once. But she's the character I'm wanting to get the true card for first, because she is the most tedious one to unlock. Basically, what will have to happen now is I will have to... Next part will literally probably just be me resetting to get her. So, next one could be really long. But once we're out of this dungeon, I think I'm going to wrap it up, because we've been recording so fair a little bit. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I'm going through and revamping the channel. I'm proud of it. You know, I've kind of been taking a break this week from recording because, I don't know, I felt like it. I still got tons of Legend of the Dragoon to record. I'm at the green dragon fight, so for those of you who don't know what that is. But, no, I'm excited to, be rewatching my old stuff. I'm excited for the new layout. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm trying with the playlist names to get it to, at least in some way, mirror my backloggery with the whole first plates. You know, first plate we serve up a order of Legend of the Dragoon, the first playthrough, you know, it makes sense, first plate. Yeah, making sense and shit. Second plate, we serve up a side order of finding all the Stardust in Legend of the Dragoon, you know, that kind of thing. But that's the kind of thing I'm working on. I'm renaming the playlists once I've started working on rewatching the videos. I know the ones that are going to take me the longest to get through are Legend of the Dragoon and Resident Evil 4. Even though I do have titles on those, I honestly would prefer to rewatch them, and if I feel the need to, retitle them. You know, I'm having to also, you know, look out for guests that pop up, because I did have a lot of guest commentators over the course of my Let's Playing. So, yeah. It's also a shame that a lot of the people that I used to really enjoy, they quit. Rydell Frost comes to mind. I miss his videos. I miss Kuin's videos too, but he occasionally live streams, so I get my goats Kuin's on that way. And the reason why I picked the Hall of Trials Code Search for Nagi, by the way, that's the name, Nagi, I don't know if it told us, is because it is so short that you can go through it and reset, and she has her chance of appearing in a dungeon is the same throughout. So, yeah. And also, you don't have to deal with bosses and potentially dying to bosses. And you can stock up on little items, because right now, especially, my reputation with my customers is not as high, so I can't just go straight in for high-priced items. Like, you notice nobody's bought the very odd vase because they can't afford it. And we almost actually did hit our 30,000 mark before, you know, all this stuff happened. But the reason why this game is going to take so long is because I'm trying to get all the true cards, which I think that's what I'm going to focus on first, rather than the way I was doing, which I started my endless mode. And then was like, then I guess I'll focus on the true cards. But the goal is basically to fill up the item encyclopedia. That was what I was working on, and mind you, I had poured 300 hours into this game by that point. But don't worry, because we can start New Game Plus instead of New Game next time, I'm pretty sure. Because that's not endless mode, I don't think. I don't remember anymore, to be honest. I've been looking up too much information on this as I really should. But yeah, no, trying to get the house organized is a big thing, though. And I've had a lot of doctor's appointments this week, too. Because, I also, like, in the 2 years that I really truly disappeared, like 2013 and 2014, I really didn't, or well, 2014, which I was with boyfriend, and I started coming back, or trying to, and then I got sick, and all the computer hard drive issues happened. Pretty much, my brain just died. I hadn't been to a doctor in 2 years before I just started going to him now. So, yeah, there's that. But, I don't know. Yeah, it's just been kind of a busy week as far as adulting. But, we're about done here. Try and get her a level before we leave. I don't know how possible that's going to be. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed, you know, this time that we spent together. Oh god, I better just leave, because I'm going to die. Don't stick around. You found Nagi, you don't want to die. But yay! So we have seen Nagi for the first time. I really shouldn't have been saving there in case this recording failed, but whatever. Yeah, so next time will be literally the search. Excuse me, the search for Nagi, and so it'll be a lot of resetting on the Hall of Trials. Please submit your questions. You know, I enjoy getting to answer them, despite, you know, whatever they are. And until then, bye everybody!